Well, hello. It's me. I'm doing a video blog because it just occurred to me that I haven't done one in about a year. And I don't really know why that is. When I reset my diary and everything, kind of decided that I wanted to stick with writing and I wanted to flesh out my ideas more clearly. But I don't really know what to write about right now. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have so much stuff in my mind I can't get it all out unless I talk about it. So that's why I'm doing this. Uh, sorry. I look horrible. I've been sitting in bed. This is my bed. I've been sitting in bed the whole day doing homework and papers because it just occurred to me I only have 2 weeks left of school. And I have not done nearly as much as I've needed to do. So, this is my attempt to try and get all that done while also reading. For some reason, when I get bored, I read the Harry Potter books. I'm on Half-Blood Prince right now. Anyways, I'm really emotional. I mean, a lot of crazy stuff happened over this weekend. My old pastor from LA came and stopped by for a visit. And he was so awesome and he was so open and it just amazes me that it's been about 5 years since the last time I saw him, and I'm still getting wisdom from him. We went out to eat with his adopted or his foster son. I don't know. It's not his son because he and his husband obviously can't have children. They have to get them other ways. And it was, I don't know. It was really cool seeing him and talking with him, and he always gives me great advice. And then when I got home, I looked in my mailbox and there was this big thing sticking out. And so I pulled it out and I opened it, and it was my acceptance letter from Portland State University. I got accepted to Portland State University, which I don't know. It was funny because I told a few people and everybody was super excited and they were jumping up and down and screaming, and I just was blank. I mean, I kind of thought that maybe I would have to I didn't think that I was going to get accepted anywhere. And I'd begun planning returning to where I'm going to school now, the community college that I'm at, to do another semester to try and get more credits and more of my core, uh, stuff for my major, and then trying again next year. Because the truth is that as much as I hate this fucking thing, ever since they updated the new iPhone thing, it just goes off constantly. Beep, beep, beep. I sleep through beeps and everything because it's just nuts. All it ever does is beep, 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 beep. It's driving me nuts. Anyways, I kind of just. I came to the conclusion as I was filling out my college applications that despite how much I've been saying for the last, I don't know, ever since I left LA, that I wanted to go back to LA. This last month when I went back there, I realized that I don't think I could go to school in LA because when I'm in LA, I don't have that school mentality. I have all my friends there, and it wouldn't be the right environment. And I, I was really hoping that I would go to Portland because aside from just, well, aside from just going somewhere new and going to the university and all that, I have family up there. That's where my brothers and sister from my father, whom I've never met, that's where they live. And it would be fun to spend a couple of years up there getting to know them. And then it happened, and it doesn't seem real. Even the whole idea that I'm leaving for Paris in just about 2 months still is really unbelievable to me. I mean, and this is going to sound like I'm bitching, but I'm not. But everything always is kind of hard for me. I've always had to fight really hard to do the things that I wanted to do. Moving to LA was a huge struggle when I did it. And, I slept in my car and just moving to Chicago. I was homeless in Chicago. I just had that whole it's always fighting against something. And while this whole Paris thing has not been easy, it's come a little too easy compared to how things usually go for me. And the same thing with Portland. I don't know. I'm very confused and conflicted, and I'm very excited, but I'm kind of afraid of getting too excited in case it doesn't work out, or in case out of nowhere some giant struggle happens and I have to, you know, my dreams get dashed. I don't know. And then I got a call that uh, my I got a call at 5 in the morning from my mother, furious, because she caught my little brother and his friend smoking pot. Now, my initial reaction was to be furious. But then I remembered Cameron is 15. He's almost 16. And I was thinking back to, what I was doing at that age. And, when I was his age, I lost my virginity. I was with Joe, and I had a very deep, you know, relationship, and I was defining who I was for the first time. So, I mean, I guess I can't be upset at Cameron. It was just one of those odd moments where it was like, holy crap, my little brother is big now. I only have 2 weeks left of school. Just dawned on me. And I have all this work that I have to get done. Things that I have been putting off for as long as possible are now here. I have 2 weeks. And these 2 weeks are my last 2 weeks at this college. Especially if, Portland does pan out, then, I have, these are my last 2 weeks at this school that I've been at for the since fall 2009. And then I leave for Paris, and yes, I have a semester in Paris, but that's not quite the same thing. I'm not going to be around all of the people that I've gotten used to knowing and seeing. I'm not going to see, I've made some amazing friends, my French teacher, the people in my classes, stuff like that. I'm not going to see them anymore. And I'm going to be moving on. And the thing is that I moved on so many times that I'm kind of tired of it. But at the same time, I don't want to stay here because I don't like this area. But I'm just not sure. I don't know. I'm just all kinds of messed up right now. But that's all I wanted to say, and I thought I'd say it as opposed to writing it. So I hope all of you have had a wonderful weekend, Black Friday, Thanksgiving. And if you're not in America, thank God you don't have to deal with it. Uh, and I will see you all later.